Why do rich people get bail faster than the rest of the people? Is the law biased? Is judiciary corrupt? Let's find out. First, let's answer this honestly, with law and not emotion. We must understand one thing very clearly, that is, bail is not equal to innocence and arrest is not equal to guilt. Bail is only about one question, which is, should a person who's arrested should remain in custody for the trial to take place, or can the trial be commenced even if he is outside? The court, while granting bail, looks at the following four factors: the nature of the offense, the severity of the punishment, the possibility of the person absconding, and the possibility of the person tampering with the evidence or influencing the witness. On paper, these rules apply to everyone equally, but in practice, the rich satisfy these conditions better. Let me explain. The first and biggest reason is timing. The rich accused approaches the court faster. Immediately when he feels that there's an apprehension of arrest, he applies for the anticipatory bail. The rich person can afford to hire a lawyer who can track the police movement. He knows when to approach the court and which court to approach in a very fast manner. Unlike the poor person who understands the law after the arrest has been made, that timing alone changes everything. The second reason is money. Bail is basically race against time. The faster you approach the court, the better your chances are. The rich accused can move from magistrate court to sessions court to high court within a matter of days, whereas the poor accused is compelled to depend upon the legal aid lawyers who are already overburdened with work and very understaffed with limited resources. The third reason is bail sureties and conditions. The court, while granting bail, often imposes conditions such as financial deposits, local sureties, and even property documents sometimes. The poor accused may get bail on paper, but he still remains in jail because he cannot fulfill all those conditions. Fourth reason is the idea of flight risk. Court assume that a person with a permanent address, job, and family is much more stable and less likely to abscond. As in the contrast, a poor accused cannot prove these on documents even though he has no intention of running. Fifth reason is the police behavior during investigation. This is the reality, harsh but real. The police often arrest the poor very quickly. Arrest becomes tool for investigation in those cases. But for rich and wealthy people, the police often issue notices, seek cooperation, and state that arrest is unnecessary. Arrest is basically the last option, but it is compulsory and necessary. But in our case, it is necessary only for the powerless. The sixth reason is judicial overload and the quality of the lawyer. Our judiciary handles hundreds of cases and many cases are still pending. So often bail hearings are very short. So the judges often depend a lot on the police case diaries. A senior lawyer with a lot of experience can change the narrative very quickly and be regular to the trial because he has the resources to do so, as compared to a legal aid lawyer which is appointed by the court to the poor person. It is not always corruption. It is also heavily based on the inequality of resources we have in our country. Though the Supreme Court has said bail is the rule and jail is the exception, more than 70% of Indian prisoners are under trial. And these people are not even convicted of any crime. And in this under trial prisoners, majority of them are poor people. The law is neutral to everyone, but the system is not, as the system rewards speed, preparation, knowledge, all of which are accessible to the rich very faster than the poor. Justice is blind and equal to everyone irrespective of what sphere they are. But the road to justice is not at all equal. And lastly, remember, if you don't know the law, but still the law will apply to you. So, know the law. Lastly, but not the least, in a world filled with virus called ignorance, know the law, stay protected.